time. Sleeping, it was 1980. We were sleeping outside downtown Washington in our cars waiting for Springsteen tickets to go on sale. And we were partying a little bit. If you've ever done some of the partying, you have to go to the bathroom a little bit.
Oh, you broke the seal.
Well, I woke up and it was like, 6 o'clock in the morning, downtown Washington. There ain't a lot much going on. And I woke up in a sweat. So, sweater on, I was hot. And I had these overalls. And I have to go. There's nowhere to go.
Mike Stone in overalls.
Yeah. That was a good look. And
was it t-shirtless or?
No. So finally I'm walking around in someplace on F Street. It was like a little breakfast dive or whatever that was open. Thankfully. And I'm like walking, you're hovering, you're like trying to make sure you just hold it in, and get into the bathroom, zip my pants down, ready to go, and oh God, I have overalls on. By the time I took the overalls, it's too late.
Oh no.
You went to sit down and perform, and you actually unzipped your overalls, forgetting that there were shoulder straps.
Oh no, Stoney.
Put those in the trash can, and thankfully I had some other clothes in the back seat.
So you walked back to your car without clothes on? Or a sweater, I guess?
No, I had clothes on.
Oh, no.
All right, had no idea we were going here this early in the morning.
What the hell? Heather has news next.
Oh my gosh, I'm definitely going to switch gears. We are not going to talk about number 2 or tinkling by any means. We're going to talk about former Seattle Seahawks cornerback Richard Sherman. For sure, he's currently behind bars, so we'll discuss what happened. Plus, I'm going to tell you the coolest place that you can actually go to watch the Olympics.
7-1, that's it.
What's up, everybody? Nick Costos here with the Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by Bet River Sportsbook, Detroit's hometown sportsbook. Less than 50 days away from the pro football regular season. How great is that? And one team that's expected to take a step towards championship consideration is Cleveland. Cleveland has a win total of 10.5. Also has the second shortest odds to win the AFC North behind Baltimore. We've discussed Cleveland a lot on my sports betting show, You Better You Bet. And while I don't like Cleveland to win the AFC North over Baltimore, I think Baltimore on average going to win more games in the regular season. Cleveland should be able to get to 11 wins provided the quarterback and other principal players on the team stay healthy. The defense is going to be improved with moves made in the draft. The offensive line is solid. Quarterback should take a step forward. So Cleveland over 10.5 wins makes sense, but would not take Cleveland to win the AFC North over Baltimore. That's it for this Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by Bet River Sportsbook, Detroit's hometown sportsbook. Check out the latest lines today at BetRivers.com. I'm Nick Costos. Keep it locked here for more throughout the day. Must be 21 and playable in Michigan. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
Wonder what your car is worth? Get an instant trade value just by texting We Say Yes to 734-201-1114. Taylor Chevrolet pays up to 120% of Kelley Blue Book value. Even if you leased your vehicle, your trade value is probably higher than you think. That makes now a great time to get out of your lease early and into a new or certified pre-owned vehicle from Taylor Chevrolet. Chevrolet, find new roads. Apply for financing at helpgetalone.com. Good or bad credit, all applications are welcome. Taylor Chevrolet says yes.
We say yes.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial, and we've created a very unique 5-star process that allows the majority of our refinance loans to close in 10 business days or less without the need of an appraisal. Go to callhallfirst.com and get started now.
Hi, break time?
I know you.
I'm Cologuard, a prescription colon cancer screening option for people 45 plus at average risk. It seems like you take care of yourself.
I do. I play tennis. I try to eat well.
What about screening for colon cancer?
Not yet.
Don't wait. Colon cancer is more treatable when it's caught in early stages.
Tell me more.
Cologuard is non-invasive and is used at home. It detects altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers.
92%?
Yep, even those in early stages.
This was seen in a clinical study with patients 50 and older. Any positive result should be followed by a diagnostic colonoscopy. False positive and negative results may occur. Cologuard is not a replacement for colonoscopy in high-risk patients. Do not use if you have had adenomas, have inflammatory bowel disease and certain hereditary syndromes, or a personal or family history of colon cancer.
Most insured patients pay $0. Ask your provider or an online prescriber if Cologuard is right for you, or visit requestcologuard.com.
I'm on it.
Excellent.
Trade Pros. Ferguson is committed to making business with us the easiest part of your day. Ferguson.com is designed to help run your business from the office to the job site by making your day-to-day activities easier with 24/7 account access, unmatched online inventory, and on-the-go account management. And with our Pro Plus customer loyalty program, you can earn points with every online purchase, redeemable for merchandise, event tickets, trips, and more. Sign up today at Ferguson.com.
Staples Connect has everything you need for back to school at amazing prices. Right now, 8 packs of Pep Rally No. 2 pencils, Staples pencil cap erasers, and Staples comp books are just 50 cents each. So your student won't just be ready for school, they'll be first day of school pop quiz ready.
It's showtime.
Visit your local Staples store or staples.com/back to school today and get more than ready for school with amazing prices for everything on your list. Ends 9/18. Pencils in store only. Offers may vary online.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Capura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, call 877-734-2200.
97.1 The Ticket would like to remind you that when you text the ticket, standard text messaging rates apply.
NBA last night, the Bucks over the Suns, 109-103. That series tied at 2. We'll get into Giannis's block last night that pretty much saved the game. Also, one of the beauties of the few beauties of being on this shift is once a year you get to watch the Open Championship live. They started at like 3:30 in the morning with their coverage, and right now American Brian Harman is at 4 under par through 7 holes. He's the leader. Group at 3 under in second place, including Andy, I never heard of him, Sullivan, Justin, I never heard of him, Harding, and Victor Hovland. And also Jordan Spieth at 3 under par as well. So nice to see an American win.
Stoney, I'm gonna just laugh here. When Stoney goes with the British accent, yeah, and it's not really just him. It is like any promotional piece of like an overseas event, like the Australian Open, January 15th, $20 on ESPN. They always have to use the local accent.
You are correct, sir. That wasn't British. Anyway.
Yes, and not to mention that Stoney's British accent sometimes veers into
sometimes it's
something else.
Sometimes it's really great.
It's a combination of many accents. Yes.
All right, Heather, say.
All right, so the first My Shot to Win sweepstakes winners have been announced. They were announced yesterday, and the majority are from the Metro Detroit area. So Amber Berger of New Baltimore, Adrian Peterson of Southfield, Christopher Ackerman of Detroit, and Loretta Lee of Wyoming all won $50,000.
I wonder if that's Gov's neighbor.
What?
Gov's neighbor, isn't he down in New Baltimore?
I wasn't thinking him. I was thinking of Adrian Peterson.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he lived in Southfield when he played.
Someone in Carey's subdivision.
At the next light, turn left. onto Inkster Road.
Yeah.
248-539-9797.
Yeah.
The ticket text number.
But your name is already registered with the state for driver's license and all that stuff anyway. So
Yeah.
it's not like it's some fly-by-night operation.
No, I know.
In 7.1 miles, the destination is on your left.
Doing it, so
18696 Inkster Road.
Everybody always makes fun of me, but
I do. I'll take $1 million or two.
Address 801 Main Street, Ann Arbor.
You guys, nearly a dozen Grosse Pointe Park residents are suing over their flooded basements. 11 families filed lawsuits against the Great Lakes Water Authority, saying that officials were aware of the dangers posed by 2 Michigan pumping stations, or Detroit pumping stations, that basically broke down during the big storm that we had. And each family says that they had more than $300,000 in damage from this flooding. So they had furnaces destroyed, hot water tanks destroyed, flooring, appliances, personal mementos. One person even lost their cat, because their cat was downstairs and drowned. Oh, Poncho. How sad. I mean, really sad. So, yes, exactly. Exactly. So, they're suing. It's just, no, it's not funny that Poncho died, but it's the way Stoney said it. That was best. Veteran NFL cornerback Richard Sherman was arrested Wednesday morning for actually several charges, including burglary, domestic violence. So the 33-year-old was arrested while trying to actually break into his in-laws' home in Redmond, Washington. And he's also facing charges of resisting arrest and malicious mischief. Officers say that when they arrived at his in-laws' home, he was combative with police. A canine had to be brought in. He and at least 2 officers did suffer minor injuries. And then on top of all of that, he is also being investigated for a possible hit and run and DUI after the cops say that he crashed his car about an hour or so before the arrest. It's just a wild incident. Of course, his wife, Ashley, had also called 911 prior to the arrest. She told them that her husband had drank 2 bottles of alcohol and was trying to fight her uncle and also threatened to kill himself. Do we have audio of that? No, we don't. I thought we did.
You can listen to the audio, and it's disturbing.
Very much so.
And Richard Sherman, always a boisterous individual.
But he's a smart individual, good. He always seemed like a really bad guy. I mean,
Right. Yeah, it's just one incident.
Yeah,
and
I
it's just
always liked Richard Sherman.
just didn't see it coming from him. But it's when alcohol is involved, especially that much, if it's true, you just, you never know what could happen.
Yeah. If you could watch the Olympics, you might want to do it in style. Well, you can watch the Olympics, not could, but this is pretty cool because you could actually watch it from the comfort of Scottie Pippen's mansion.
Scottie P?
This is so cool. So the former NBA star is actually renting out his Chicago home for 3 one-night stays in August, only to a max of 4 people, so you could bring your 4 best buds to go watch the Olympics for these watch parties. And his house sounds absolutely amazing. You got an indoor basketball court, an outdoor basketball court, an arcade, a pool. Plus, he says he promises to stock his kitchen. He'll have everything from fruit and vegetables, plus his favorite pre-game. Oh, just wait.
Fruit and vegetables? I'm paying for that.
Getting there. So you gotta have the sides before I get to the main course. His favorite pre and post-game meals, which are steak and potatoes. So you'll have the meat and potatoes plus your sides of veggies and fruit.
Will he be there?
He will not be there, but he will give you a virtual welcome check-in.
Great. He's not gonna be there because he's got a migraine.
But get this, you guys, it's only $92 per night. $92. 4 friends stay in a mansion.
92 each or 92 for the whole thing?
92 for the night. So if you split it, I mean, that's pretty sweet. You know what?
You have to watch the Olympics to watch something else.
You don't have to.
Why would I play basketball and be eating food?
Yeah. $92 for 4 nights.
more copies of his new book.
Right.
All right, so speaking of the Olympics, we know that COVID is going to have a huge impact on the Olympic Games, and it's also going to really impact how athletes get to interact with each other. So the IOC president just announced yesterday that there will be no handshaking or hugging during the ceremonies. So athletes, keep your hands to yourself, basically.
No touching.
Also, medal winners will have to hang their own medal around their neck. Normally somebody comes and hangs the medal. So now it's going to be presented to them on like a platter, and they take the medal themselves and put it around their own neck.
So wait, are you saying no high fives like during the competition?
This specifically says ceremony, the ceremonies.
They can't stop the middle of a competition and say,
Because when Jeremy Kravitz shot them in the game,
high fives, hugs,
But I bet they are trying to encourage players not to do that during games and things like that. We'll see. It will be definitely very, very interesting. Finally, Krispy Kreme is turning 84 years old. Did you realize it's been around that long? I had no idea.
Well, it was probably in North Carolina for like 75
Exactly. It began in North Carolina in 1937. The first store opened. So to celebrate, they're actually giving away a dozen donuts for $1.
All right.
Yes. So on Friday, July 16th, you can go and grab a birthday dozen. It's just like my Friday, a birthday dozen, but you have to purchase another dozen of donuts before. So you purchase a dozen, you get a second dozen for $1.
Has to be at a Krispy Kreme location.
It does, or online. Actually, there's a promo code. You could order them online. You could use birthday as the promo code.
But if you order them online, they obviously deliver them, or do you pick them up at a Krispy Kreme? Because they've got to be hot.
Yeah,
Krispy Kreme's in Michigan.
Yeah, there's one in Sterling Heights.
No, in Northern Michigan.
Oh,
I don't
no.
think so. No. There's one.
I don't know about
there's
that.
one near Ellen Park.
Yeah.
There's one over by the Oakland Mall.
And then there's one on Hall Road at like Hall and Shaner-ish area.
Well, people should, because they are amazing, especially when
Yes, and I tell you what, make a burger out of one.
Oh, no.
Use those as your burger bun. Unbelievable.
I've seen
Maybe a little
that.
bread pudding.
I don't know.
I mean, there's so many things you can do with some creams.
All right, thank you, Heather. All right, coming up next, a iconic moment took place in the NBA Finals last night. We will explain coming up next for 8539-9797. Don't forget the two Grand Slams at 7:25 as well here on Stony Jansen program. Hey, for more ways to parlay, there's only one place to go. Sign up for BetMGM and create the parlays of your dreams this summer. Want to be on the edge of your seat the entire game? Use one game parlay to make multiple selections within a single game from hundreds of bets. How about supercharging your payout for even more winnings? The Parlay Boost. Or maybe you're fearless and want to see what's cooking with Parlay Generator. No matter your style, the perfect parlay is one tap away at BetMGM. Like you could have taken, Devin Booker over something last night, or won Chris Middleton over. If you parlay those two, you would have been a winner. No matter your style, the perfect parlay is one tap away. Like I said at BetMGM, now you're betting with the king of parlays. Sign up with the BetMGM app or website today using the bonus code STONY. Your first bet will be risk-free up to $600. Find out yourself why BetMGM is the king of sportsbooks, the king of parlays. New customer offer. Paid and free bets. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 or older. Michigan only. Gambling problems? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. Excludes Michigan disassociated persons.
97.1 The Ticket.
From the WWJD AM 950
apply. See rules. Banking services provided by MVB Bank Inc. Member FDIC. Maximum balance and transfer limits apply.
For the ones standing guard. For the eagle-eyed. For the knights in shining armor. And for all those who support them. We are Grainger, your experienced safety partner. Offering supplies and solutions for every industry. Committed to helping keep your facilities safe. And your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com/safety, or just stop by. Grainger. For the ones who get it done.
This is the sound of a family of 4, all working away on their devices. See, with Xfinity Internet, they now get Wi-Fi speed faster than a gig to handle all the homework, work, and streaming they throw at it. So no more arguments over who's hogging the Wi-Fi. Oh, my bad. Xfinity delivers faster Wi-Fi speed to handle a house full of devices. Can your internet do that?
Learn about gig Wi-Fi. It's the fastest Wi-Fi you can get, only from Xfinity. Or ask about other speed options. Get started.
In 1 mile, the destination is on your left. 18696 Inkster Road.
Ask about speed 2 times faster than AT&T. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 8/80/21. Restrictions apply. New performance starter 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, fees extra, and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig speed Wi-Fi requires gigabit internet incompatible X5 gateway. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
Turn left onto Seminole Street, then turn left